guys, Coach Derek here bringing you your workout of the day. Please remember to subscribe on YouTube and share with your friends. Let's go ahead and talk about today's workout. In today's workout, we'll have a strength portion followed by a conditioning portion. But before we get into any of that, we got us a nice little warm-up. For our warm-up today, we're going to start off with 2 rounds. We're going to start off with a 200-meter run. If you don't have that marked, how about this? Run out 30 seconds. At that 30-second mark, turn right back around. We'll call that your 200 today. From there, we're going right into 20 shoulder taps, and then we'll finish with 10 step-ups. We'll get 2 rounds of those, and then we're going to go directly into our second part of the warm-up. We got 2 more rounds. We're going to get us 30 singles, and then we're going to get us 5 and 5 single-arm dumbbell deadlifts, followed by 5 and 5 single-arm swings with that dumbbell, and then we'll finish 5 and 5 with bent-over rows. So we'll get 2 rounds of those, and then we'll get into our workout for the day. For our first 2 rounds of the warm-up, I got the lovely Coach Jesse here to help demo some of these movements. So we've already took off and came back from our 200-meter run. Remember, guys, 30 seconds out, turn back around, and then we'll call that 200 meters today. We're getting right into 20 shoulder taps. On these 20 shoulder taps today, Coach Jesse is going to start off with a wider base towards the back. He's already squeezing that butt, squeezing that core, making sure we're pinning those hips. And from here, he's going to get nice and easy control shoulder taps. That right hand goes to the left shoulder, that left hand goes to the right shoulder. All right, as soon as he finishes up with 20 of those shoulder taps, we're going to make our way to that box, and we got 10 step-ups. On these step-ups today, guys, the main focus here is we do not want that knee caving to the inside. The way we prevent that is we're going to squeeze our butt at the bottom of that box, and then we're going to drive through that heel and stay nice and tight at the top. So again, he's going to squeeze that butt, forcing that knee out. He's going to get nice and tall at the top, and he's going to step right back down. So we have 10 of those for 2 rounds, you all. So remember, 200-meter run, 20 shoulder taps, 10 step-ups, and then we're going to talk about our second round for the warm-up. All right, you guys, so for the second part of our warm-up, we're going to start off with 2 rounds, and we're going to have 30 single unders for that first movement. If you notice here, Coach Jesse's got those wrists slightly out in front of him. He's got a nice vertical hop, and he's going to make his way through those 30 single unders. Once he finishes up there, he's going to grab him 1 dumbbell, and we're going to get us 5 single-arm dumbbell deadlifts on each side. So here, notice he's keeping that nice flat back. He is reaching towards that floor, pushing those hips back, loading up those hamstrings, and he's just going to squeeze his butt and stand. Once he gets 5 on that side, he'll get him 5 on the other side, and we're pretty much looking for the same exact thing, touching that floor, squeezing that butt to stand. So right after deadlifts, Coach Jesse here is going to make his way to his dumbbell again, and we're going to get right into that single-arm swing. He's going to start off and hike that dumbbell, and all he's going to do is hinge those hips back, aggressive hips punching forward, and he's going to get him 5 single-arm swings on each side. Notice he's got control the whole time there. Once we finish up with those 5 swings on each arm, we're going right into that bent over row. So we're going to start off in that hinge position, nice flat back here, and all we're thinking about is bringing that dumbbell all the way to that back pocket. Notice that elbow is almost wrapping around that torso area. That's what we want, control the whole time, and then he'll get 5 on the other side as well. And then we'll go ahead and get into our strength portion. For our strength portion of today's workout, we're going to start off with an EMOM of 9 minutes. EMOM means every minute on the minute. On minute 1, Coach Jesse's going to grab that dumbbell. We got single arm dumbbell overhead holds. So what I'm looking for here, the position I'm looking for, he's got a nice active shoulder. That means he's actively pressing through the ceiling. He's got that bicep nice and close to that ear. And from here, y'all, he's nice and tight in that butt, quads, and squeezing, keeping that chest pulled down. After we rock out a whole minute there, we're going to go ahead and throw it over to that left side, and we're going to keep those positions exactly the same, rock out a whole minute there. As soon as we finish up with that, we're going to go find that jump rope, and we have a whole minute of double unders. So Coach Jesse's going to show you a couple of double unders here. Notice he's getting 1 jump, and that rope is passing under his feet twice through that wrist flip. All right, so if we don't have the dubs today, no worries. We can go scale right into those singles. Keeping that nice broad chest, nice vertical hop here. We get 30 of those. If we don't have any ropes today, we can work on some penguins, jumping over an object. For these penguins, if you notice, he's tapping the side of his hips, mimicking the same double unders as your wrist will be doing during double unders. All right, y'all, so we got 9-minute EMOM of those, and I'll see you here for the conditioning portion. For our conditioning portion of today's workout, we got an AMRAP of 12 minutes. AMRAP means as many rounds or reps as possible. We're going to start off with a 100-meter suitcase carry. So, if you notice, Coach Jesse picked those dumbbells up. He's got them in that suitcase position. From here, you all, he's going to get those shoulders down and back, and he's going to take off on a 100-meter walk. And then he's going to come back and go right into 15 deadlifts. So if you don't have that marked out today, walk out for about 30 seconds, turn around at that 30-second mark, and we'll call that your 100 meters. Today for that suitcase carries, as soon as we get in from that suitcase carry, we got 15 deadlifts. You also, it's gonna keep, and that shoulders down and back, he's gonna hinge at those hips by making that butt go straight back towards that back wall, keeping that nice flat back, and he's just gonna squeeze his butt and stand. We're gonna get us 15 deadlifts there. As soon as you finish up with those 15 deadlifts, we'll get us 50 double unders. If we don't have double unders today, we'll get us 100 single unders. All right, you all? So for today's workout, again, we got an AMRAP of 12 minutes, 100 meter suitcase carry, followed by 15 deadlifts, and we'll finish up with those 50 double unders for 12 minutes. All right, guys, have a good time with this one. Please post your scores, put your comments down low, and remember, have a great time, you all. We'll see you next time.